Good morning, class 6 students. In continuation with the chapter The Flower. Students, in my previous video, I have explained you all about fertilization and it's very important topic for the exam point of view. Students, in fertilization, what I have explained, the process of fusion. Fusion means फ्यूज़ होना कि जैसे दो चीज़ जब मिल करके फ्यूज़ हो जाती हैं, इकट्ठे हो जाती हैं, तो उससे क्या बनता है? The fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization, and the result of fertilization is zygote in plants. A zygote develops into a new plant. So, what is the result of fertilization? After fertilization, the sepals, petals go away, means वो सूख करके गिर जाते हैं. The ovary increases in size and develops into fruit, means ovary size में increase करके fruit बनता है. And the ovules means the ovules which ovary के अंदर होते हैं वो seeds बन जाते हैं. Okay, but after fertilization only. So the result of fertilization is fruit also. Fruit is only the ripened ovary. So in today's lecture I am going to explain you about the parts of fruit. So let's start, students. Students, a fruit is a ripened ovary. I have explained you that in fertilization, after fertilization, the ovary swells up and increases its size and it becomes mature. That is only a fruit. That is, a fruit is a ripened ovary, mature ovary होती है. A fleshy fruit consists of two parts, that is pericarp and seed. Means a fruit has two parts, pericarp and seed. The pericarp develops from the wall of ovary. As you can see, students, here the epicarp develops from the pericarp develops from the wall of the ovary and it consists of three parts, epicarp, mesocarp and endocarp. मीन्स फ्रूट के दो पार्ट होते हैं, पेरिकार्प और सीड्स. पेरिकार्प जो होता है वो थ्री पार्ट से मिलकर बना होता है. दैट इज फर्स्ट वन इज एपिकार्प, सेकेंड इज मेसोकार्प एंड द थर्ड इज endocarp. See here, students, in this pic you can see this is a fruit of mango. Okay, and this outermost layer is thin and thin. That is only epicarp. Okay, it forms the skin of the fruit. Means ये जो बाहर का लेयर होता है जो थिन एंड लीदरी होता है and it forms the skin of the fruit is known as epicarp. Okay, now mesocarp, it constitutes the sweet and fleshy part. This is the mesocarp. Means जो fleshy part होता है जिसे हम खाते हैं, that is the edible part of the fruit is known as mesocarp, which is usually eaten. Edible part means that part which we eat is known as mesocarp. In mango fruit you have seen the mesocarp is very very fleshy, that only we eat. Okay, and this the endocarp, this layer, the layer of the seed is known as endocarp. It is the innermost layer, hard portion that contains the seed. Means seed ये है, अंदर की seed है, उसका जो outer layer होगा उसे endocarp कहते हैं. Okay, it is clear, students? And this endocarp only protects the seed and seed only grows later on and becomes a plant. Okay, students, so in exam if it is asked what is a fruit, you will write a fruit is a ripened ovary. It consists of two parts, that is pericarp and seed. Pericarp is made up of three parts, epicarp, mesocarp and endocarp. This I have explained. Okay, this is clear, students? Okay, now students, next slide. In this slide you are seeing Yes. Students, in this slide, you are seeing grape true fruit and apple false fruit. So, what is a true fruit and false fruit? Students, true fruits, the fruit which develops from the ovary wall or ovary, is called as true fruit. As example, grape. This is the fruit of grape. Grapefruit it is, and this outer layer is known as pericarp, and this is a fruit swollen ovary, and inside the fruit you have seen seeds which develop into the plant later on. So fruit which is developed from the ovary is known as true fruit. And apple, which is a false fruit, why it is called as false fruit? Because this fruit develops from it doesn't develop from the ovary. Except ovary, it develops from floral plant, means it can develop from sepal, petal, or any floral part, or thalamus is involved in the formation of this type of fruit. So this fruit is known as false fruit. And when you will go in your higher class, then you will study this false fruit is also known as parthenocarpic fruit. Parthenocarpic fruit which doesn't develop from ovary, and beside ovary it develops from any floral part of a plant. It may be thalamus, it may be floral part, sepal, petal, like this. Okay, that is why it is called as false fruit. And here the example of false fruit, apple is given. Edible fruit means yes, here you can see floral plant fuses and swells. This is pericarp, this is core, ovary, and these are the seeds. Okay students, so false fruit and true fruits, it is clear to you all? Okay students, now students, it, a fruit may be dry or fleshy also. Okay, what is a dry fruit? You have seen dry fruits. The fruit wall, in dry fruits, the fruit wall is hard, thin, and dry. It is not distinguished into three layers: epicarp, mesocarp, and endocarp is not distinguished, means you cannot see epi, meso, and endo in dry fruits. And example of dry fruit is gram, pea, bean, maize. Okay, now what is fleshy fruit? Fleshy fruit, the fruit wall is thick and fleshy. Okay, example I have given na in the pic, that is mango. The mesocarp is fleshy and fibrous, which we eat. Example of fleshy fruits are plum, tomato, mango, etc. Okay, this dry fruit and fleshy fruit you have to remember students. In dry fruits, uh, all the three layers, epi, meso, and endo, is not distinguished. And in fleshy fruits, the fruit wall is thick and fleshy, and it is distinguished into epi, meso, and endocarp. As example I have given of mango. Okay, now students, function of fruits, very important. What is the function of fruit, students? You all think, what is the function of fruit? Fruit protects the immature seeds. As you have seen na, mango fleshy part was meso part, and inside the meso part was the seed. So it protects the seed from animals and climatic conditions. Whatever climatic condition, it's either very hot or cold, it protects from that climatic conditions. And fruit stores food material, that is why we eat fruit, because it stores food material. And it attracts animal that help in dispersing the seeds to distinct places. Means the fruit smell or the fruit color or the fruit attracts animals and help in dispersing the seeds. When the animal eat that fruit, the seeds are dispersed through the animals. Dispersed means फैलना. जब वो फ्रूट को खा लेते होंगे तो उसका सीड्स वो नीचे गिर जाता होगा, वो डिस्पर्सल में काम आता है. ओके, टू डिस्टिंक्ट प्लेसेस. So students, I hope it is clear to you all till here. Students, so today I'll give you a question also of a long answer, that is what is a fruit and states its function. So students, you can write the points from this slide also, or you can write from your book, but you have to make the diagram of parts of a fruit which I have shown in this slide. Okay, in your copy you have to make parts of a fruit which I have shown in this slide, and function of a fruit also you can write from this slide only, students. And if any confusion is there in this fruit topic, you can ask me, students. Okay, I hope it is clear to you all, and study well, students. Thank you very much.